Okay. All right. So without further ado, there's some 20 Fathoms folks in the room, if you see the perimeter here, and I'd like to invite the Executive Director, Andy Cole, to the stage, please. Yes.
Big button. All right. Well, wonderful. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you, TC New Tech, for having us every month. In addition to this month, this is very special for 20 Fathoms. Many of you have had a chance to come up into our entrepreneurial space, our workspace, which is just a few blocks from here, right on Front Street, in between Front Street and the Grand Traverse Bay. If you haven't been there before, you need to come get a tour and get a feel for what is actually happening in this space. Tonight is an effort to actually bring a little bit of our space to you, in case you haven't been there. So you'll notice all of these tables around the perimeter here are 20 Fathoms businesses. There are many more than this. This is a sample size, but this gives you a little taste of what it's like to be in our community every day. So make sure you check those out after the session. So first of all, I'm Andy Cole, Executive Director of 20 Fathoms, where our mission is to cultivate a connected and thriving startup ecosystem here in Traverse City for all of Northern Michigan. For those of you who have seen me before, which is many of you, I'm always up here talking about how great our space is and how phenomenal the location is. All of these different amenities we have, from fiber internet to 24/7 security-enabled access for our entrepreneurs, state-of-the-art tech and video conferencing technology, because that's what entrepreneurs of today really need to be successful. Also programs from state-of-the-art institutions like Michigan Tech and Michigan State Universities, mentorship provided by SBDC Tech Commercialization Team, and also SCORE mentors in the area and local experts. Also professional services. These are pro bono office hours provided by professionals in legal, IT, HR, even e-commerce and accounting and all kinds of other things. That's incredible. For a price between $100 a month to $350 a month, you have access to people that charge about that much per hour. And that comes with membership, and also courtesy membership to partnering programs, including Automation Alley and Planet M. But what I really want to talk about is something we've created at 20 Fathoms. In fact, our members have created it, and that's the community at 20 Fathoms. And it's really something you have to be a part of to feel. This is probably 60%, 70% of our actual membership. These are the people we could actually pin down long enough to get a photo of them. But it is absolutely phenomenal. And if you look across all of these pictures, you see a certain pride in their eyes. I saw it when I put this slide together today, and it's the pride that's associated with working on something that you feel really passionate about. But more than that, it's the pride that comes with being a part of a community that's bigger than yourselves and bigger than what you're working on. And these are people that are truly engaged in what we're doing at 20 Fathoms. They're proactive contributors. They're people that take an investment in not only what they're doing, leaning into challenges, not afraid to fail, but also investing in the challenges of their peers and the other people in the workspace and celebrating their successes. And honestly, without a doubt, this is the most exciting workspace that I've ever had the opportunity to work in, and I know the same is true for these members. In fact, here's just a gist of what some of our members are saying, paraphrasing. The most collaborative, intelligent, social, and motivational workspaces I've ever been a part of. So much energy, diversity, and support for entrepreneurs at every stage of their business life cycle. All about community, engage in each other's success. It's a great feeling to be a part of. Way better than I imagined, productive yet comfortable. So this is what we're all about. And as you can see from some of the pictures here, it's really about the camaraderie. It's really about more than just doing your own work, but working with each other and helping each other out. And every single day we have mini think tanks and little ideation sessions. And in fact, startups are hiring people from other startups to help them with their projects, because collectively the wisdom is off the charts. We have 53 members, and every single one of them is smarter than everyone else at something, and they are all empowered and engaged to tap into that. So for the first time ever, we are actually going beyond just tech, and we're now opening it up to remote workers. So there are many in the area that can take advantage of the type of community that we're creating. And so if you're interested in joining our community as a remote worker, we're going to be hosting a booth as well, just out in the bar area outside. This is just our current members. Quick shout out to Sample Serve and Atlas, who graduated out a couple of months ago because they raised millions of dollars and hired dozens of people into our community. And finally, we've got a few companies presenting tonight. The companies on the right have already presented, so you've seen a lot of the folks in our space. So I have a challenge for tonight. Typically, when we see presentations, we're sitting back in our chairs and we're thinking, is this a good idea? Is it not a good idea? It's more judgmental, and that's fine. I have a challenge for tonight. I ask that you think a couple things. These are Traverse City companies. These are Northern Michigan companies. They're part of your community, and we thoroughly believe that the entrepreneurs of today are the employers of tomorrow. So take an active contribution approach and think of two things. What do I know that can actually help move the needle for these companies? And maybe I can talk to them afterward and help them. And who do I know that I could connect them with? Those are the two most important things that you can be thinking during these presentations so that you can actually help these entrepreneurs take it forward. After all, this is your community, and this is a great way to get invested. And finally, these are some of the companies here that are holding some booths. Finally, you know where to find us. So we'll have a booth out in the bar area. Come check us out. We have our website and email address, info@20fathoms.org. And without further ado, thank you so much, TC New Tech, and thank you all for supporting entrepreneurship and innovation locally.
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Roney. I'm the event director at TC New Tech. And one thing I just want to acknowledge, 20 Fathoms was absolutely instrumental in making this particular event happen. Camille Hoisington, their director of strategic programming, and their community manager, Stephanie Coate, are both volunteering here. Camille helped set up a lot of the program itself. 3 out of 4 pitches are 20 Fathoms members. They're really at the core of the tech ecosystem that's growing here in Traverse City. And I just wanted to make sure that they got the acknowledgement for making this particular meeting possible that they deserve.